Hey guys, so this week I'm doing my article. I'll be covering an article that's titled Brexit Talks Hit Real Problem Over Northern Ireland Border. So as we all know, there's still no deal set in place for Brexit in order to create a smooth transition for the European Union and Brexit. And one of the main issues that's coming up now is a hard border on Northern Ireland. Theresa May stressed this concern in a speech this week. Now, what it is, it's called the Irish Backstop, and what happens is that the United Kingdom, pretty much in Brexit, is leaving the European Union, and it's also going to be leaving a single market and customs union, which this originally allowed for free friction trade between members. However, after Brexit, it will have a land border with the European Union and Northern Ireland and the Republic. However, both the United Kingdom and the European Union, they want to avoid a hard border because physical checks, infrastructure between Northern Ireland and Ireland, but they can't agree, however. So this is pretty much the ongoing issue with Brexit, not being able to reach a deal. And this seems like the main issue of concern right now. You know, there was talks of possibly an agreement being reached, but however, now this is backtracked it, so it's still very unclear as to what is going to happen. But there's a lot of questions that are being asked. So the Irish backstop pretty much it's a position of last resort is what they're referring to it as, and essentially what they think it's going to do is protect an open border on the island of Ireland, pretty much in the case or in the event that the United Kingdom leaves the European Union without having an agreed solution, and that is in regards to trade negotiations. So again, this is why it's becoming more and more important for them to reach an agreement on Brexit, because if not, this is going to become very confusing for a lot of European countries in regards to trade, which can affect their economies, and it can get really pretty much scary because we don't know how this is going to play out for a lot of these countries. So that's why, Theresa May is stressing, hey, she called for a cool heads gathering to come together again to try to work out a solution between both sides. So also the Ireland's foreign minister, which is Simon Cunavy, he suggested a deal would be done at this week's summit. That a deal would not be done at this week's summit, mainly because that they don't have any of the ideas or pretty much the negotiations in place of how things will flow after. Scotland's First Minister, also Nicola Sturgeon, it's a pretty hard name to pronounce, but he has set on alternative Brexit plans and saying that it's time to compromise, that pretty much everybody's trying to get what they want instead of trying to reach a deal. And he stresses that if that continues to be the case, then a deal won't get done. So we're still going to see how this plays out. Again, they have until March of 2019 before Brexit goes into place, and they do need to get a deal done before then in order to avoid all this confusion. So